Conquer your fears. We hear that from 1,000 people in 1,000 different venues and avenues and different ways, 1,000 times, right? Conquer your fears. But is fear that bad that we don't need it completely? You see, fear is a very complicated and nuanced emotion. Because on one hand, fear has kept us alive. Fear has kept us surviving for thousands and thousands of years. You fear pain, so you don't play with fire, or you don't play with a knife, or you don't play with sockets, right? And get electrocuted. That's why you don't play with sockets, because you fear pain, right? We fear unwanted pregnancies or STIs and STDs. That's why we abstain or practice safe sex, because of fear. So fear in that aspect is really important. Fear helps you make good decisions. You don't break the law because you fear violence, you fear not having freedom, not having autonomy over your own self. That's why you don't do that, right? But also on the other hand, fear keeps you and can keep you stagnant from not taking risks, from not becoming a better version of yourself, right? From not starting that business that you've always wanted to start, from a lot of things, man. Fear can hold you back, keep you behind, stagnate you, not being able to achieve your dreams. That's fear. So I'll be making a case for you're fearing the wrong thing. Yeah, you're fearing the wrong thing. And I'll be picking mainly two extreme ends, or not necessarily extreme, but two things. I'll be picking two things. So one is mediocrity and failure. And mediocrity to me just means meh. You are meh. Which in some aspects of my life I am. I'm average, man. Right? And Daniel Milo he quote, and I'll quote him. He said, the more we pursue excellence, the more our lives will become miserable. And in some aspects, it's true. When you pursue excellence in things that you don't really care for or care about, you're bound to become miserable. You don't care for it. Why are you trying to become the best at it? Right? And we see these stories everywhere of a corporate guy who, climbs up the career ladder and becomes a big-time CEO, and he quits. He stops. He just one day he quits. He's not happy because he pursued excellence in something that he doesn't care for. He quits and starts doing carpentry, and he loves it. Right? Someone moving from one career or one path that they really excelled in, and when they retire, they completely, detach from it and pursue something else that they really cared for. So you also have to pursue excellence in something that you really care for it to make sense to you. And in that, and what you're pursuing. So for me, I believe the thing you're pursuing, you should be the best at it. You should be good at it. You don't have to be the best, right? Because you can't all be the best, but you can be good at it. You can make effort to become better every day at it. That's what I mean by mediocre. You don't do that. And you've all seen people who are successful but mediocre. And that's the worst part. Because not only everyone thinks they can do it, but they themselves don't think they need to do more. Right? You find artists who are blowing up, big time artists, can't perform live. Can't perform live to save their lives. They can't perform live. That's mediocrity, man. How can... And the worst part, and the thing is, they don't even try. Yeah, they just come and just do the thing and just go. Because what I've done worked. I'm here. Then why am I trying to become better? I'm here. I'm here already. I did this. Right? You find and this also comes in. Mediocrity also means incompetence. It also means incompetence. You can't take care of yourself. You can't of yourself. That's incompetence. You live in filth, man. That's incompetence. You can't hold a conversation. That's part of mediocrity. That's incompetence. You're not coherent. What are you saying? You don't make sense, man. What are you saying? When you come to a disagreement, you just storm off. And I did this a lot, and it takes some time for you to see that you also I was not the best guy, because I couldn't handle confrontation. I'm also a little bit uncomfortable with it now, but I'm trying. You can't handle confrontation. I'm talking about myself now, right? You just storm off, or you shut down. Speak, man. Speak for yourself. Say this is not right, or okay, I'm sorry about it. I apologize. Right? That's also part of incompetence. Fully fledged adult. Right? Can't have a conversation. That's crazy, man. And this goes to the really like people who are competent in one area, and they just don't try in other areas. You're a really good coder, you're really good in tech, you're a really good developer, but man, you can't speak for yourself, man. You can't say, no, I won't take that deal. You're a really good artist, but in other areas you just can't. So I think pursue excellence in what you love, in what you're interested in doing, right? And anything that entails it. Yeah, you're excellent in hockey, you're excellent in basketball, but you can't dress yourself. You present yourself every day to, it's important for you to at least be presentable. Because yeah, you can be good at something, but bro, you look homeless, right? So place your fear in the right stuff and things that can fuel you and boost you to become a better version of yourself, right? Because you can't fear something that is inevitable. You can't fear death. It's inevitable. We're all going to die. So instead of fearing death, why don't you fear not living life fully? Instead of fearing time, because you're all getting old. If you don't get old, you die. A little bit morbid, but that's just the truth. So instead of fearing time and getting older, why don't you fear taking time for granted, right? Living passively. Not taking advantage of every time, every second, every minute, every hour that you get, every day that you get, right? Place your fear in the right basket. Prioritize your list of fears, right? Because failure is inevitable. You're bound to fail in any or every facet of your life, from relationships to career to school. You're bound to fail, right? If not in one, maybe the other. You'll be good in school, but your relationships may suffer. You'll be good at work, but other things might suffer. So you're bound to fail. So that's wasted energy. If you're fearing failure, you're wasting your energy. Fear being average in the thing that you're interested in, right? And this is more nuanced. This is more complicated than a 10-minute video on YouTube, right? Because you have to do a lot of soul searching to see what do I fear being mediocre in, right? And what do I not really care that much for? Yeah, I don't care for jewelry, so I'm not going to wear it. So I'm not seeking excellence in that sense. I don't care for running, so I won't try, right? But I care for YouTube. I care in making this a successful venture. So I'll pursue excellence in my oratory skills. I'll try my best. I'll improve day by day. I'll make steps to improve myself, so I become better at this. Become second nature for me to just, take a mic and just speak. There's a lot of soul searching in that. You have to find out what you're interested in and pursue excellence in that. And don't settle for mediocrity. Because at the end of the day, all this is a competition. It is. At the end of the day, it is. I'm competing with better people to have your attention. I am. And you're also competing with people in your career to get that promotion. Right? To get that tender, to get that contract. You're competing with guys. So the better you are at your job or at whatever you do, the better your chances are of getting whatever you want or whatever you need. So yeah, it's important for you to not be mediocre. It's important for you to pursue excellence. It is. But it's also important for you to know what and what not to pursue excellence in. Because you'll stretch yourself thin. Right? You can't be everywhere at the same time. You have too many interests. Right? So thank you. This was my second YouTube video. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments. And pursue excellence, man. Peace.